Hey guys, I'm Kenzie from Cosplay and I'm going to show you a little bit on how I did some of the contouring for Nyx's gloves from Hades. So to start off, the materials you need are your gloves, mine are gray, some acrylic nails of whatever matching color that you want. I got some light purple ones off of Amazon, some rubber or non-latex gloves that you'll need to wear underneath, some B7000, which is glue, and then for my painting I started with a makeup palette, but you can go straight into airbrushing. I started with makeup in order to just make sure I could wash this away in case I made a mistake that I didn't want. So make sure you put on those latex or non-latex gloves first before you put on your regular gloves, because you're going to be gluing things on over your hands, such as the nails. So when you're gluing on your nails, you're going to order them from 1 through 5 so you can keep track of them and make sure you don't get them mixed and mingled up. I laid out all 10 nails first in order to glue them one at a time. So I apply a little bit of glue and then press them on and then hold it in place for a while. Repeat this process for all 10 nails until all 10 are dried and in place on the glove. This is what it'll look like once all 5 nails are in place, and you'll repeat the process with the other one. Now we're going to do a little bit of contouring, so I open up my palette and I choose a nice dark gray color and I just go around the edge of that nail to give a little bit of dimension around the nail. Then I'm going to add small lines around where the creases of your fingers are going to be, so where your knuckles are, and I add just a couple little lines. And try to change up the lines, don't make them exactly the same from across every knuckle or else it'll be repetitive, and you want to add a little bit of dimension. Your skin doesn't fold in the exact same way, so you want to change up these lines a little in order for it to look different. You'll do this same thing on all knuckles. For the knuckles on the back of your palm, I apply a little bit of eyeshadow to the side of one knuckle, as if light is facing in one direction and you're getting a shadow off of one knuckle. That gives a little bit of dimension to the knuckles on your hands. Now what you're going to do is flip your hand over and you're going to do your palm. So what I do is I compare my own palm and where are the creases on my palm. And I choose 2 of the big lines that are right on my palm that I can see, and I try to match that outline. So I'll draw a nice dark line and then I'll smudge it out a little bit. This is how we're looking so far, and now we're going to add those lines again to the inside of the knuckle, so right where your fingers fold. You'll want to make sure you do this to all 5 fingers. Don't forget your thumb. Now on your hands, I'm gonna outline the tendons a little bit. So on the back of your palm, if you flex your fingers upwards, you'll see tendons on the back of your hand. So what I'm gonna do is just draw in those tendons, just 4 little lines that come diagonally towards your wrist. Now once that's done and everything is dry and you are happy with how the contouring looks, you can slowly remove that glove. Be careful not to rip the nail off, because it will be adhering to that latex or non-latex glove that you have underneath. So you have to be sure to carefully pull it off in order to not also rip the nail off of the glove. But once it comes off, then it's easy to take on and off in the future. When you remove your glove, your hand is going to be very sweaty, so I recommend having 2 gloves so you can change out gloves for your other hand and repeat the process for that second glove on your other hand. So this is what it looks like on the other hand. I just repeated the exact same thing. And there you have it. 2 completed contoured gloves that add a little bit more dimension to your hands and to the look of your costume.